I hope we get some rain. The nice rain.
know. We need September weather.
Yeah, I know. I sit in the car. I came like about 10 minutes ago, 10 minutes before 30.
Right.
And then like in 1 minute, I passed out. Like, I don't know why.
Wait, what? You
I passed out
passed?
I passed like sleepy kind of thing in the car. I don't
While
know.
you were driving?
No, I actually parked here.
Oh.
But while I was driving, I had a little bit of drowsiness a little bit. While I was driving, just about around 12 o'clock. And then got a little bit okay, and then I started.
So
I parked, and then.
oh my gosh, is that new for you?
Because I don't know, because I'm not sleeping well these days.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's anything.
Did you try to look into doing that sleep study?
Yes, yeah, I was actually on it yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, I took it yesterday. I took the device that they give you, and then you measure everything.
Right.
I did that last night, because I didn't sleep well.
Okay. Oh, so you were all hooked up yesterday?
Yes,
They
yes,
did it? Okay.
yeah.
And they didn't, I mean, I haven't gotten the report. They didn't let you know?
Just tonight. Like, today I just returned.
Just returned, okay.
Yeah, it
Did
takes
they-
about 7 days, something I said.
Did they say anything, though? Did they hint at anything?
Nothing. I just, because they were saying, like, don't take any coffee or anything before
Right.
that night or something. And then I said, okay, I'm taking, like, oxycodone. Sometimes I need to take it because I need to sleep.
Right,
And the other medication just sometimes doesn't work.
right.
They said it's might affect, but let's see and reevaluate. We have no problem. We're evaluating if there is anything.
Okay.
But
okay.
even though I took on the oxycodone last night,
Right.
I was in a very severe headache kind of thing. I took it 2 times in the evening. I
Okay.
didn't sleep well. I slept like an hour and then woke up and then 2 hours and then woke up 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Still with a headache?
Yeah, it's with a headache. I have like a headache here in the back, here in the top here.
Okay.
I went to Johns Hopkins just a few days back on Monday.
Okay.
I still don't know anything about the headache, the sinus pressure that I have here.
Right.
They think it's from the tumor. They don't know, they didn't explain 100% about the headache, but they say the tumor is pushing this area so much, that's clear. Even here, it's pushing, even though it's not there, but
Right.
it's pushing this side. For example, it's pushing the septum.
Oh, I see.
to here.
Right.
That's why it's congested or clogged somehow, both.
Right.
Because the doctor is trying to put in the camera
Right.
inside. He didn't get in much, he said, because the septum closed this side of it, and this side, of course, because it's coming from the side. And he thinks it affects the sinuses here and here and here.
So he thinks some of this is infection, maybe from the sinuses being
He
blocked.
thought it might be an infection because because of this,
Yeah.
There might be an infection here. He gave me an antibiotic.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, which one did he give you this time?
Augmentin.
Augmentin again?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because I had the white pus coming out from here.
Right.
So it might help you, but even though you might need to go to surgery. That's like
Right, because it might clear it up, but it's probably going to come back if there's obstruction.
Yes.
Right,
but,
right.
that's,
Did they do anything to look in the rest of the head?
no, they all like just pushing towards the surgery and all that. Yeah, I told them like I'm taking the IPT.
Oh, you okay? Are you're doing the IPT right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I finished 4 cycles with Dr. Jones. He stopped now because of the antibiotic.
Okay.
He said just for about 10 days until I finish.
Okay.
And then I probably get back to it. He said it takes about maybe usually 7 cycles to see if there's any response.
Right. Okay.
Then we'll see after that to see, and then see if we're gonna go for surgery.
For the surgery.
Yeah.
Okay.
But everything that I ask them, the pain, everything I say, is a tumor, is a tumor, is a tumor. That's what they think.
Well, but you think when's the last time they did a CAT scan or MRI of the whole head?
This is a CT scan in July.
Oh, they did do one in July. I know. I
No,
thought
that's
these were lowered. I thought I got stuff, but I thought it was from. Where did it go? From
July 17, I think.
July 7th. Yeah, I don't. Let's see. Whoops, that was on the front of your. Here we go. I thought these were May. Yeah, so I only got May and January. You don't think this was?
There's one from July.
Yeah, this is May. Then they thought it was allergies. This was January.
That's all there.
And then these were labs from May that they had done.
Mm-hmm.
So they haven't sent the July, unless you already, that's all May. You know what? Unless you had given me those earlier.
Probably I did when I came, I think.
Maybe you did. Maybe I'm blanking on.
Oh,
there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it July 17th?
This is July 17th, right?
Yes, that's the last one.
But it's all seems to be up in the front. Nasal cavity, but unless they feel like this is creating the pain in the back.
Does it say anything like that indication?
No. I mean, it does.
It doesn't say anything about the pain, I think, right?
No, and I mean, it doesn't say anything about the back of the head either.
Yeah.
So to me, I mean, do you have any pain? You have pain in the front, right?
Yes.
And then it hurts also in the back?
I feel here and here.
And is that getting worse, too?
It's just there.
It's just there.
I mean, it wasn't there before. I mean, it came and it's continuous now more.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though sometimes I think the oxycodone, it eases the whole pain and everything.
Right.
But still you feel that still there.
So so the oxycodone, how many do you take in a day usually?
Usually I think twice the 5 milligram, twice.
Okay.
For example, but in the past 24 hours I took it 3 times.
Okay.
Twice the past night and just now.
Okay.
Here, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the 3. That's about it.
Right.
Otherwise I'll just take a leave or just take before I go to sleep. Sometimes I don't take it. I take the melatonin and then I take a little bit of Dramamine.
You're taking Dramamine?
No, I always forget the name of that.
Oh, the Donabinol? The Dronabinol.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
With the hemp, yeah.
Right.
And that sometimes puts me to sleep somehow, I think.
But you don't
and
sleep
I take
through
a shower,
the night.
and then it at least gives me like 2-3 hours of sleep without oxycodone.
Okay.
It's like I'm trying to run away from it. So.
Yeah, but you need to sleep because that's stress on your body, not to sleep.
Yeah.
So when you wake up 3 hours later, are you back in pain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel the headache and I feel like a little bit of tiredness.
Right.
And of course, always the dry of the mouth and everything.
Right.
You have to put something in the mouth and everything. That's like always.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if we tried long-acting OxyContin at night.
Maybe.
Because I mean, if your immune system's gonna get run down if you only get 3 hours of sleep.
Oh yeah, so.
And it was just 5 milligrams, right, of OxyContin that we did.
Oxycodone, yeah.
Of the C-codone, right?
Yeah.
So that's the short acting.
Yeah.
And you don't usually even take 2 at one time.
No, one. If I took 2, I would be.
You'd be out.
I'd be like, oh, really? Yeah. I tried it before, a long time ago, though.
Okay. So now, just some days do you not take it at all, or are you taking at least 2 a day? You think?
I take it when I feel the pain is continuously coming.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't take it just in advance.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though some people they tell me like, we want you to be comfortable, take it before, just like before the pain comes.
Right.
I don't do that usually.
Well,
I don't know if I should do something like this.
So the short acting will kick in fast enough that
Yes.
you can kind of just take it as needed.
Yes.
But like the long acting doesn't do well for pain that's up and down. That's why you have to take it more scheduled.
Okay.
But if the smallest dose for the long acting is 10 milligrams.
Okay.
So if you were in significant pain before you went to bed,
Yeah.
it's not going to be as helpful as if you
Yeah.
were kind of controlled.
Yes.
So when you take it during the day, at what time do you usually take the 5 milligrams?
During the day?
Uh-huh.
Usually in the day, like about 1, 2 o'clock something.
Okay.
In the day, like in the afternoon, beginning of the afternoon, usually.
Okay.
One time.
And then what time do you usually go to bed?
Around 10, 11, let's say.
And then by then, are you in, what would you say your pain level's at by then?
When I start to sleep, things are fairly okay.
Oh, okay.
Somehow, I don't know if the melatonin helps, or even the hemp oil, all those things that I take.
Right.
And sometimes taking shower, all those things. I don't know if it's all together, if they help, I'm not sure.
Right.
But I start sleeping.
Okay.
And then I wake up in the middle of the night, about 2 o'clock or something.
And then the pain's worse?
The pain's worse at that
Worse,
time, yeah.
okay.
Then I take the oxycodone. So I take it in the middle of the night.
Night, not at the beginning of the
Not
night.
at the beginning
Okay.
And then I take one around 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Something like this, yeah. And then I take the one that's at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
That's basically it. But sometimes I get away. Like it's from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. It doesn't always happen, but at least. Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes I think I'll live with it.
Okay.
It prolongs the time
Right.
more and more. Even the morning, sometimes like around 7, 8 o'clock, I think I leave. It gets me to at least 3 o'clock.
Now, how many pills of Aleve do you take?
Just one.
Just one? Okay, that's good. And do you try to take it with food, though, a little food? Because it's hard on the stomach.
Yeah, I think something like
Okay.
that. Yeah, always.
Because one thing we could do is, we could try giving you a 10 milligram long acting where you just take it at night because you're not really in super bad pain then.
Yeah.
That might get you through the night because the melatonin, well, it's an antioxidant, but it also helps for falling asleep.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're falling asleep.
Oh,
Right?
I usually always fall asleep, but I feel like now I'm falling asleep even more.
More during the day.
Yes, no, during the day before, because I don't sleep well at night.
At night, right. So we want to get you sleeping well at night.
Yes.
So, some people use valerian root as an herb to help you not wake up,
Yeah.
but if it's pain, I don't know if the valerian, we can talk. So, what's your pain? How high does your pain level get usually when you need to take, when you feel like you better take it because it's coming on? Where 10 is excruciating, 0 is no pain.
About 8, 9, probably.
8 or 9, that's pretty high.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pain.
Because I feel not wanting to talk, even though of course because of the, I don't have a psychological problem.
Right.
That's why I get really calm even with my kids and everything now.
Wow.
However pain I have.
Right.
But I don't feel like talking at least.
Okay.
That's like really high. So it's like
Wow.
really high, yeah. But my question is any of the supplements that I'm taking, I took from you, I don't know if any of them make you feel
Tired?
drowsy or something?
Well, now the melatonin can, and you did the pain formula, not the this is not the vitamin powder. This is the pain formula.
Yes.
So,
Does it make you sleep this one or anything or no?
well, that
I'm taking 2 pills. 2 pills.
two pills.
Yeah.
Let's see, Boswellia. What I mean,
This one, yeah.
you're on the this one, right? Not
Yeah.
this one.
I started this about 2 days ago because it arrived 2 days ago or something.
Now, when did this doesn't usually make people sleepy. Now,
Mhm.
the melatonin could give you hangover in the morning. Do you feel like you're kind of drugged in the morning?
No, just headache.
Just the headache. Okay.
yeah.
And then when do you take this usually?
I started taking this twice, 3 times.
3 times.
2 pills 3 times.
And you started only a couple days ago?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
And that's when this drowsiness started too, right?
I think so. The thing like I'm taking a lot of things. I'm not sure if it's this one. I don't know. The first,
Or
the
of
first
course
one
the
doesn't
oxycodone in the day can make you tired.
but even though the oxycodone is like 1
Right.
or 5 milligram, usually it doesn't make me drowsy.
It doesn't usually. Okay, so
if
you've
I
done
took
that.
10, yeah, of course.
Right.
I took 10, probably, yeah.
Now it's possible with are you taking the Aleve with this too?
Sometimes.
Because sometimes those two together,
Yeah.
some people get drowsy with Aleves, and so maybe with the because it's got the boswellia and the willow bark. That also I probably would hold off on the Aleve with this.
Okay.
Number one is because they don't want it to affect your stomach.
Okay.
And then number 2, it could be making the Aleve be a little stronger with sedation.
Oh, okay.
But that out of the two, these are the only 2. Now metformin is new also, right?
It's been there for
Oh no, you've been on that.
Mhm.
And the evening of promotion and do it. Now, did you do the silver
Not yet, no. I'm taking them one by one. I didn't take them not yet.
Oh, okay. I just because sometimes people, if there's an infection, an infection can make them tired.
That's possible too, like because this one before I started the antibiotic, I was so tired, and it actually was. I felt like it was heightening, and the eyes were really pressurized. Still, of course.
Right.
But I don't know. It's coming down. I'm not sure.
So now you're not as tired, but you're having like these bouts of tiredness.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, pay attention to this. Maybe skip this in the middle and see what happens. But we need to get you to stay asleep.
Okay.
So we have a couple of options. One is if you wanted to try adding, valerian root to the melatonin to support staying asleep, I would start at 500 milligrams and then you could push that to 3,000.
Okay.
But if you are still waking up, if you wake up and you have pain at like what, 8 to 9 or 9 level, I think that if even if you take a pain medicine, it still takes a while to kick in.
Yes.
So I would consider giving you some long acting 10 milligrams to maybe try to take if you're not staying asleep.
Okay. Well, what about if I took the 5 ones, two of them, like?
But they still only will last maybe 4 or 5 hours. I mean, you could. You have a big bottle of them.
No, just the one that I took, like 90 pills.
90 pills.
90 pills, yeah.
So they're short acting. So at the most they're going to last 4 to 6 hours. Though they seem like they're lasting longer for you than that.
Yeah, probably because I'm doing some other stuff.
Right.
Even for example, when I just experienced my past few days since I met you, just if I did a little bit of exercise, even in the middle of the night, just a little bit of exercise, the pain will go away for 2 hours or something.
Wow.
That happens to me. Yeah.
Wow.
So that helps me a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm actually thinking of probably trying to do some things and at the same time some physical movement, probably even a bath.
Right.
So,
but you need to. But the only problem is you won't get restorative sleep if you get 3 hours here, 3 hours there.
That's what you say, yeah.
And so that's the only thing. I mean, I'm glad like those endorphins kick in, but it's still not going to get you that restorative sleep.
You mean like the night? Yeah, we have to solve the night. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you since you have plenty of the 5 milligram,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So what you might want to try then is taking 2 of the short acting 5 milligrams of oxycodone, no matter what, at bedtime. Okay. Well, have you ever taken one at bedtime? Or not? You don't tend to do it.
Sometimes.
Okay, and you still wake up.
Let me try with one.
We're on the same. Right, 1 to 2. Okay, short acting of the 5 milligram.
Even if there's no pain, you mean?
Right. So our goal is we really want you to sleep. Continuous. I mean, 6, but really 7-8 hours. You know.
And there is another thing that I'm thinking of. I'm just trying to program this. This one, right? Like, this is for the dry mouth.
Okay, is it working at all? Does okay.
A couple of days when I put some in front of this here. Sometimes the mouth say okay, and I sleep for 4 hours or something.
Okay, right.
Just because sometimes I wake up from dry mouth, like it's completely dry, completely. I mean, like if you don't put anything in there, you feel like there's nothing in there.
Wow.
So if I put this one, it helps.
Okay.
It stays till morning.
Does Biotene work? Did you try Biotene?
I think I got one.
Like a dental, either spray or coating?
Like spray, I think.
Right.
It's probably just like part of those things, probably.
You know what? I don't remember. I think there is xylitol in it, but if this of the Biotene, but I don't remember because it's more of a dental thing. But now did you?
Because I got this one actually when I had chemo 2 years ago.
Oh wow!
Because I had a lot of course like the conventional chemo is like very
drying. Yes, yeah.
And now when I do it, I don't do it every time, but when I do it, I feel like my mouth stays. At least, okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably adding, because I don't want to wake up, like we said.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
So get one of these, get those, and then.
Now, what about a vaporizer? I know we're waiting for the sleep study.
I really want something like that. I think. You mean like the one that has steamer, right?
Well, right. So, if they, you might qualify for something to help you breathe, and then it would have humidity in it.
Yes.
So, but if, let's say, you don't qualify for it because you don't have sleep apnea, then it would be more just, these are medical grade, but just having a vaporizer run by your bed might give you more moisture.
So what I have now, I actually asked Dr. Jones specifically for that, and he actually asked me to get it. He said, probably it helps you. Because I asked him, I tried that with my kid a few years back because she had problems inside here. But it always helps her. But I was thinking if there's something like, probably I think it's available in medical stores or something, probably. Like something, I don't know what to steam though, either like nasal or salt water or something.
Oh, so a machine?
Yes.
As to spray or to have continuously?
Continuous, probably.
Right.
I'm thinking, I don't know, what do you think?
Well, I know that that for sleep, I know that they have those for sleep apnea.
Okay.
And but to have it for someone, you actually, there probably is a humidifier portion to it if we didn't have it to be, but it would still be probably a medical grade machine that also does sleep apnea.
Okay.
To really, because you got to keep them clean. You got to,
Okay.
But if you have sleep apnea, insurance will pay for it. The question would be is, if you don't have sleep apnea, you still have a medical reason to need that. And we probably would then refer you to still, like a respiratory therapist to set you up for that. But we probably should wait and get the sleep study back.
Yes. Okay.
But
the vaporizer itself is it like?
Well, a vaporizer you could go. It's different, right? So a vaporizer you could go to Walmart, and I don't necessarily I probably wouldn't get one that puts medicine in like Vicks, but I would just, you could get a cold or a warm one. Cold, I don't know if you feel if one or the other would be more soothing. Cold might be more soothing because heat tends to swell.
Yes, especially
you're already swollen. And the thing is, you have to still keep those vaporizers clean. Use distilled water. But you can usually get small ones for $20-$30 and just put it by your bed.
What I have now, I have an evaporative humidifier near me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it is, because one night I put it just near me, like really just close.
Right.
And just took a shower, took the on and everything, and then went to bed. I slept through. I don't know if that was the reason. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Right.
Because because I'm telling you I have a problem with because they're both closed here.
Right.
I don't even have anything. I don't know if that helped. I'm not sure.
Are you still using it? Or you
not
stopped?
Every time.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's because Dr. Jones told me if you get like evaporative humidifier, it might help you. I'm just trying to see if that's a little far. Probably I get something that's actually something.
Right. Right. So I think this one, we can definitely get with the help of the sleep doctors and the respiratory therapists. Even if you don't have obstruction, still they would be I think it would have to be more of a medical. I don't know if you can just buy all those. They're usually respiratory therapy places, not just a medical supply store.
Okay. Even though when I got it for my kid, it was just any pharmacy.
And it went over the mouth?
Yeah, here. And the doctor sometimes, when she had a problem in the chest.
Was it for asthma?
Kind of asthma.
Oh, for her nebulizer. Oh,
yes,
but she had a nebulizer.
Yeah. But sometimes I just put like water and salt. It was great. She felt so okay.
Okay.
I was thinking of something like that.
Right.
Just salt water or something. I don't know. You put it there and then it helps you to just
Right.
I don't know.
So those are meant not to be like all night.
Yeah.
So I think if if you did that just for a treatment, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But to breathe it all night,
Yeah.
those usually don't have enough water in them to go the whole night.
Yeah.
Do you still have her thing?
No, that was a
Oh,
long
okay.
time ago.
So I don't think you want to buy, I mean, I don't, because you could just, you're doing salt water, right now.
Yeah.
But to sleep, you need something that's going to get, have enough water in it to go through the night.
Yes.
And I don't know if you can buy one of those.
Like something that I can put here that goes all night, helps you with everything here.
The moisture.
The moisture.
The
yes.
moisture.
Yes.
Right.
That's what I'm looking for. I
But
think. I
now,
don't know
see,
if that's-
you may have. One of the reasons why I want to see what's going on with the sleep study is because we know this is, you can't breathe in or out, right?
Yeah.
And so, let's say your tongue is also rolling back when you sleep.
Yes.
Then you actually need more than just natural, air blowing. You would need pressure to
Yeah.
get the air
air
and
in.
humidity in.
Okay.
And so, hopefully we're going to get that back, 7 or 10 days. Because if you do have sleep apnea, we can have you just, follow. They usually call you, but sometimes they call me or both of us and just say, go make an appointment with them,
Yes.
get set up for something. And even if it's not sleep apnea, I might still have you talk to them about what can you have for just, moisture at night,
Yeah.
wearing it on your face.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that the evening of primrose has helped at all yet with moisture or hard, any kind of?
I started it just about 3 days ago.
Okay, so it's probably a little
So
hard.
it's like
know.
1,300 milligram. I took it 2 times.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's like.
It-
I don't know if that's helping yet. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
sure.
kind of a little bit too soon probably to know. But
What sometimes helps me is just I put saline nasal water just in like a little bit.
uh-huh.
It opens a little bit, but not much. A little bit, like 20% or 10%.
Okay.
10% probably.
Oh, that's
A
good.
little bit, yeah. So I feel like a little bit, coming in.
Right.
Just a little bit.
And you're doing Flonase too.
I do Flonase too, yeah.
Now,
I do
what if
Flonase.
you put a little bit of topical menthol or Vicks? Not to put it inside, but just kind of a vapor
Just
to
serum,
see if that, because they can shrink swollen tissues.
Oh, okay. I'll try that.
You could try. I mean, and they actually like vaporizers will sometimes have that menthol,
Okay.
but it could be irritating. That's the only thing.
It's a long
It'd
time,
probably be
yeah.
better to put just a drop of Vicks, on top.
Okay.
Make sure it's
Just
not too
serum,
strong.
something like that.
Yeah, maybe a little higher.
I'm gonna write. You have
Yeah.
bubble for me.
Yeah. No, right. You write too, and I'll write. Do you need a pen or paper, or you?
I can write.
I'll just make so we know that we're both talking
I
about
started
here.
these for days just to know which one is which. And
Right. No, I know. So we could say a trial of, Vicks ointment on the nose to see if, and then you could add some saline.
Okay.
Opens nares to add the saline. We're going to consider a vaporizer versus a respiratory humidifier if no sleep apnea machine needed.
Okay.
Okay.
But the vaporizer is different than the humidifier, right?
Yeah, so humidifier is, well, usually
No,
it's
no, no,
whole
no.
house, and you don't want it to go too high.
Yes.
So actually, if you already have the humidifier right by your
Yeah.
bed,
It's very good actually. It looks okay. I mean sometimes.
yeah, you might as well actually. Does it steam out? Can you see the steam, or is it just more droplets in the air?
It's in there. Because I don't have a very big light in there, so I
Uh-huh.
don't see. But sometimes I just like my face down here. I feel it. Like
You
it's
can
really
feel
on.
it,
Yeah.
okay.
Sometimes I put like some oil or something in there. I feel it sometimes.
Okay.
But the vaporizer is different. Then it's
So vaporizers, I think they actually can put out a little bit more directly, like in one direction, and so humidifiers usually will get the whole room, which might still be helpful, but you might feel better with you being more blasted.
Yes, yes, yeah, that's what
So since you already have the humidifier, I would, and you probably can turn it up too, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Just don't get mold in your house from.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I would actually, I would actually, you've got the humidifier, use that first, but also make sure it's clean, right? Do you clean that out because you don't want to get mold blowing into you?
Yes.
But I would keep that by your bed, and you already got the humidifier. If as long as you can feel that moisture, I think that's probably better than the vaporizer. Okay, and
at the point, even I thought maybe to get like some kind of a pipe or something, put it in the
like
it
right,
or something.
yeah,
Just, to have it somehow. I mean, because now it's just like
on the
this,
ground,
just on the ground, going
right?
up, yeah. I was thinking if I have like a small kind of pipe, something like this, to just bring it near me and then. So it comes a little bit nearer to my face. I was thinking of
Well,
that.
do you have even like a little, if you even, I don't know how heavy it is. If you have a box or an end table, you could put it up higher.
Higher, yeah. So it's kind
Yeah.
of I'll try to do something
Right.
like this. Yeah. I'll try to do
Yeah, and I don't know, how it's steaming out. If it would be something that you could direct towards you, but I know like those humidifiers do have those. A lot of times I haven't seen them in a while, but they do kind of have those little spouts, so you can kind of direct it to the baby or something like that, which is kind of what you're thinking of, right?
Yes,
like
yeah.
a spout to go towards you.
Yeah. As a point, I always think of trying to do stuff with everything that I with just to solve these things. One of the things that I thought of, because I had a lot of dry mouth for a whole year, maybe.
Right.
One of the things I thought of is just if there is some kind of just something that you put water in a pot or something, and then you have a small kind of a pipe just that drips into your mouth through the night, because
Right.
the dry mouth was crazy.
Wow.
The whole year,
Wow.
probably, yeah. Because it gets so dry, I choke
Yeah.
for a long time. And then it got better, but then now it's like a little bit crazy. But I thought of something like that too. If there's something like just drips water into your mouth, something, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd worry about you choking and aspirating if it was a drop, like an actual drinking.
Yes.
So I think that's why you want it as a gas or vapor.
Yeah, something steamy.
Something steamy,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
right.
gotcha.
Now, your labs, did you get? I don't know if you got a peek at them yet.
Not yet, no.
So we're going to go over them. Now we didn't get the swab, that genetic swab back yet. We had to send them more information. So I don't know your detox gene yet. But I think based on your labs, we might have to add a vitamin because your minerals are a little bit low. Okay. So, so here's your hemoglobin A1C. So this is your blood sugar with you being on the metformin, and you're just on the 500 milligrams,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, you are, under, you're not, you're not diabetic at all. I mean, some people might argue, should we have it even lower than this? Is your weight doing okay?
I think, I'm 138 or something, 35 to 38.
Okay. And are you staying at that? pretty
Yeah,
much?
these days I'm
Okay.
still around then. But before I was 150 something.
Okay.
Like 2 years ago or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've been stable so far. Okay.
Yeah, somehow stable actually.
For about a year. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And no, not feeling like you're shaky or lightheaded or getting dizziness or
No, not
anything.
sure.
Okay. And then, we checked some, I wanted to recheck a little more detail. Your liver, GGT is good. Your thyroid is actually great. So any of the fatigue is not related to the thyroid.
Okay.
All right. And we just wanted to rule that out. Now, copper is good. And we're going to look at zinc, though. We like copper and zinc to be close to, like 90 and 100 each. We're going to see your zinc is kind of low. Okay. Now, B6 is a little high. That's probably your B complex there. And did I see what you, did we write down what B complex you were on? Were you?
Was
that one I gave? Oh, no, you
just
were on.
mentioned it
Right?
by passing. I think we didn't mention exactly how. Yeah, we didn't mention how much or how many.
Okay, okay. So, but you were on a B complex before too,
yes,
right?
I was, yeah.
Okay. So, you know,
I just one pill. I don't even know what's the rate of that. Yeah.
right now, did you get any genistein yet?
I ordered it. So I
Okay,
didn't get it yet.
good, good. All right. Now, so the thing is with B6, it can sometimes go high with infection,
Okay.
which we think you have one with the
Yes.
Augmentin.
Yes.
The only time B6 can be a problem is if you're getting numbness or tingling, like a neuropathy.
Yeah.
Are you have any of that symptoms in your hand?
Yeah, of
You
course.
are.
I have hands and legs. This is from the chemo.
Oh, that's from the chemo, probably,
yes, I have
right?
Here in the legs, both legs. Yeah.
Okay, so that cannot be the B6. Most of the time, if you're under 200 milligrams of B6 a day, you won't have any neuropathy from the B6. I'm sure your B complex is not more than that, but I'm going to have
It's very the minimum, I think. Like
right.
one
It's
pill.
right, but I'm going to have you just check your B complex, and I want you to keep your B6 less than 200 milligrams per day. Okay.
So keep it less than 2 milligrams. Okay.
Right.
Mhm.
In fact, if you might want to take a picture of that, just
Okay.
because there's different B, not all B complexes are created equally.
Okay.
So why don't you, I just have you, when you get a chance, just take a picture of the milligrams and all the B's.
Okay.
Okay, of the ingredients.
So the basic one is how much? I mean, the basic one I should take probably. How much should it be?
Well, so like the B complexes that I like people to be on
Yeah.
tend to let me see where I put that. Oh, here it is. So like this is a really good B complex, and like B1, if you take 2 capsules, B1 has 50 milligrams, B2 has about 50. So most of them, the RDA is like 1.5 milligrams.
Oh, okay.
So I really like, a robust B complex. So if you look this one up, if yours is pretty similar, then just keep it. But and same thing, B3. Most of these are, for 2 capsules, close to 50 milligrams each,
Okay.
and it's got all the B's in it.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Hold on, yeah.
we'll switch to that one. Okay, right. Now, so I don't, so even with this one, B6 is only 50 milligrams.
Okay.
So I'm sure you're not at 200.
I don't think so.
I don't think you
No.
are either.
Okay.
So that could be that you have that infection.
Okay.
How many days are they treating you for the infection?
For that with the antibiotics?
Yeah.
10 days.
We're going to be on for 10 days. Okay.
So
All right.
I spent 2 days now. On Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, so the third day. That's the third day.
Third day, and you're feeling.
One in the morning, one in the
Right.
afternoon.
Is the back of the head getting better?
I'm not sure.
Not sure yet.
I'm
Okay.
not sure yet.
And it can take at least 5 days for a normal sinus infection to go away, and you're not draining as well as you could.
Yeah.
So, so just try to, kind of pay attention. If the headache is going away by the 10th day, and then all of a sudden you're out of antibiotics, and the headache comes back a day later, you actually might need to go more than the typical 10 days.
10 days, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have a follow up with them?
Yeah, always.
Oh,
Of course.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But the thing is, like, they're really still hoping that I finish everything and then in about a month or so go to the surgery. Finish everything and then we'll see.
Right.
Because if they've gone to surgery, what they want to do is take everything, the tumor and everything out from the septum, from here, probably even the rest of the tooth, I don't know,
Right.
the teeth here, and then go here. There are many materials that they planted here. They want to take them out and then close this from inside.
Okay.
They think then they can check everything and then go from there.
Right.
That's what
right.
they think.
Right.
Yeah. And I think probably they might take bone grafts from here
This
somewhere.
back of there,
Something
right.
here, yeah. And then they want to go one by one.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what do you mean one by one?
Like they don't want to treat everything here now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because I noticed what I'm saying. So even if I took like antibiotic now,
Right.
and then it went and then I mean all the symptoms went on, and then or I healed or something, they think it will come back again because there's a push in here.
Right.
So things will be, I think.
So they want to be able to get this part eventually out.
Yeah, from inside. I think there are
From
some
inside.
parts of the symptoms, some parts here. All these, if they get it out, so you won't have that pressure around the sinus, and then they close this wound too.
Okay.
So then they think things will be better somehow.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why they think like antibiotics now, it's okay, you can heal, and then probably it comes back.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what
Well,
happens
because you're
if I-
obstructed.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
Which
yeah.
makes sense, but you still have to handle that infection.
Yes.
But the idea is the chemo is going to shrink some of this, or see if
That's
it
what I'm
does.
saying, yes,
Right.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. You did not do radiation. It wasn't.
No,
Okay.
I didn't do anything.
Did they think that would be helpful, or?
Well, they suggested it before. I didn't take it because they said it might even you might lose this vision of this eye. I didn't take it because of that. They will suggest it later on. I know.
Right.
Like, yeah, they did it before. I mean, they said that too, but I'm not really too enthusiastic about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to see IPT works. And,
Right.
and then the surgery probably
Right.
possible, and then see other things. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but for now, just after the surgery, I want to work on the airways and everything, so
Oh,
things
of
are
course.
okay. Because it's a little crazy.
Oh
So,
yeah. No.
Yeah.
Well, so now see, your zinc is very low.
Okay.
And so, any of these minerals, we don't want too high, but we don't want too low.
Okay.
So we don't have your multivitamin picked out because we were worried about, not worried, we wanted to find out what that detox gene is. But I think that it would be a good idea to get you on probably a multivitamin.
Okay.
Okay. Now I had suggested adding that powdered vitamin, but then
The Wii, I think Wii or something.
that we were gonna. Then I think I put consider or hold. Let's see, where did consider taking? Let's see.
It's also right.
This one.
Oh, okay.
So this is a good multivitamin, and it has some amino acids in it too. But it would give you. I mean, you could take this and it also has robust B vitamins. So it's got all the B's in the 50s, like I was telling you.
Yeah, all these.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe instead, so we get some, better mineral support, is that, we just hold off on this, and then let's just make sure you're getting. I know you're on your branch chain. I mean, they're which is good. But there is some extra amino acids in here. But it also has some minerals to support the whole phase 1 and phase 2, and it's very high in the B vitamins with the methylation. So if you could get like a scoop in a day, that would get you at the same B vitamins as 2 of those pills.
So if you take this one, you don't even need to take this
Correct.
one? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, and this would help the zinc too.
Okay.
And we'd make sure that that would come back up. So you don't want to be too low, you don't want to be too high.
Okay.
Now your iodine is good. There'll be a little bit of iodine in here. I don't expect you to get too high with the little bit of iodine. You might get a little, more like to 70 or 80, which is great. Now, as for your amino acid analysis, it actually came back pretty darn good, because sometimes when people are not having enough B's, I'll see these all over the place. But what actually came back low, 2 of them came back low for you, and one is this hydroxyproline, which means it's a non-essential amino acid, but it helps your body make collagen and heal. And you know how you have some of that fistula? So I think we probably should try to add collagen powder. I know you added just recently the branch chain.
Yes. Even though I don't know because there is no measurement in there. I don't know why.
Oh, really? It
Yeah.
didn't say.
It is saying. I think does it have like many things inside?
It should have at least leucine, isoleucine, and valine for branch
because
chain.
those, yeah, there's you'll see the numbers, but I didn't see the number exactly. I didn't see.
I don't know if I gave you an exact brand. Oh wait, well I
I got it from the website actually from the.
Okay. Oh, good.
Script, yeah.
And how many are you getting in a day?
2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, we could wait and see if if you feel like you're taking enough supplements.
Yeah.
We could wait and see if between the vitamin powder
Mhm.
with the extra amino acids, plus you're still doing the branch chain, which is supposed to have some evidence for your type of cancer, if this gets better. You want to do that instead of adding more stuff. So okay, so we're gonna add the
One of the things I noticed is when I take all these supplements and